All right, folks, welcome. Time to stand up and sing a little bit. I'm Lynn Jacobs. Let's bring ourselves to life here at the center of the heart. One, two, a one, two, three. Here we go. I got peace, peace waking up. I got joy, joy rising up. I just love, love stepping out to take a stand for God again. I got peace, peace waking up. I got joy, joy rising up. I just love, love stepping out to take a stand for God. Here we go. Wake up, everybody. Put some passion in our lives. Rise up, people of spirit. You've hit snooze once or twice. You gotta get up out of those old sad shoes. Sing a new song, stop crying the blues. Wake up, stand up, and spread the news. Take a stand for God. I got peace, peace waking up. I got joy, joy rising up. I just love, love stepping out to take a stand for God. Like you mean it. I got peace, peace waking up. I got joy, joy rising up. I just love, love stepping out to take a stand for God. Here we go, nice and big. Wake up, everybody. Put some passion in our lives. Rise up, people of spirit. We've hit snooze once or twice. I got to get up out of those old sad shoes. Sing a new song, stop crying the blues. Wake up, stand up, spread the news, and take a stand for God. Everybody, I got peace, peace waking up. I got joy, joy rising up. I just love, love stepping out to take a stand for God. One more time. I got peace, peace waking up. I got joy, joy rising up. I just love, love stepping out to take a stand for God. All right. Put a little life into the morning with that eternal one spirit that's with us always. So it's time for our invocation now. I'm the practitioner for the morning, so I'm going to invite us all to just take a nice breath and relax. Know that our being here is the perfect thing because it happened and the flow is in place. And I thank God for that flow that brings every person here who is here, for the reception of the Spirit through this service. I'm giving thanks and blessing the people who have put their energy into making this service happen today. And I'm thanking personally Roxy and Denise, who are faithfully here pretty much every Sunday morning to prepare this place for us. And blessing George, who's here pretty much every Sunday morning and joining us with the beautiful music that he has and the energy that he provides. And all of the people who have decided to get up, all of us here, people online, people in person. Such a good feeling recognizing that people choose to be here to share the recognition of the Divine Spirit. And Reverend Maryum Morse, who is the spiritual leader here and is here pretty much every Sunday morning, definitely in spirit. So thank you so much, all of the people, the core council and the practitioner core, everyone who has participated to help make this service real. And I'm sure that everyone here can join me in affirming this by saying, and so it is. All right. Thank you. So the reading this morning is from the Daily Word, and it is actually for the reading for Sunday, January 25th, 2026. The value of spiritual practice. Every person discerns between the voluntary acts of their mind and the involuntary perceptions. That's Emerson. It is the office of the imagination to set the view. That's from the Science of Mind magazine, the Science of Mind book, page 418. Through our reading and self-examination, we may have come to a place where we have a strong faith in our oneness with God and all of life. This is a great place to be, but in the world of consciousness, we will not just stay put. Mental states can become flexible through our self-introspection, but without consistent spiritual practices, they can become unstable. I have often thought that the world of affairs cannot keep us in our quest for spiritual equanimity. We may feel okay in surroundings that are consistent with our beliefs, but these are not our only surroundings. We are people of the world at large, and so many negative circumstances can be thrown in our faces every day, which tends to make affirmative thinking difficult sometimes. Hence, we have spiritual practices, mental exercises of a sort that will help keep us thinking clearly and settle us to a calm gathering of mind when we seek an inner truth. Prayer, or as we say in religious science, a spiritual mind treatment, is of course an organization of thoughts towards an experience of wholeness. Meditation or contemplation helps us to know how to find the spots of spiritual stasis on which we can rest. There is deep satisfaction and sometimes a safe port in life's storms to be found even in the simplest of spiritual practices. To embrace them helps us to assure that an opening to the sense of presence is real. That ends the reading. And so we're going to sing another song now. All right. I love me.
I love you too.
We're singing to ourselves. We are one. 1, 2. There it is. 1, 2, 3. I am gentle with myself. I take care of my my good health. My light shines for all to see. I love me. I love me. Perfect, beautiful, complete. I am a God being. I love me. Everything is for my good. I see miracles where I look. I am who I want to be. I love me. I love me. Perfect, beautiful, complete. I am a God being. I love me. One more. I am great at what I do. I know all my dreams come true. I am the gift that I receive. I love me. I love me. Perfect, beautiful, complete. I am a God being. I love me. One more time, nice and big. I love me. All right. I love seeing the smiles and the energy in the room, feeling it. And now, our beautiful minister, Reverend Maryum Morse, preparing to come to the pulpit. Let's give her a hand as she comes forward. Yes, she's on. She's on, yeah.
In good form. Oh, yeah, look at that. Okay. Yeah, wait a minute. Where am I? Where am I? You need a camera to tell you that. I know, right? Okay, wait. Am I off? How am I doing? Right there? Am I off? I know, but this is, how's that look? And that's not on, but that's all right. Hey, you know, I know, isn't that bizarre? I don't think it's connected somehow, but anyway. That little camera just has a mind of its own. What can you do? Yeah, it's kind of like up. It's yeah. So something's not on. So it's not working. What can I say? So everybody in line will go, "Oh, nice PowerPoint." Good morning, everybody. How are you? Technical difficulties, right? Yeah, I don't know. She's going to have to reconnect it. Anyway, so thank you for being here. Today's birthday Sunday, so I know it's Barbara's month. It's Joanne Murmis. Anybody else in January? No? Okay. I've got a lot of cake. And I brought sweet potato pie And I brought chicken, and I brought
Cheese and crackers.
not cheese and salami, and yes.
And I have crackers up.
Yeah, we've got crackers up your nose, so we've got a lot. Anyway, it's great. Anyway, so stay, and if you can't stay, then just bring some food home, okay? Especially Barbara said she has guests. Oh, there we go.
Gas?
Guests. 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 Yeah. Anyway, we are a Center for Spiritual Living, and we teach people how to navigate through the ups and downs of life. And sometimes our lives are like fantastic and everything's going perfect, and then other times, oh my gosh. But we always have the tools to get through it. So we find a way to open our hearts, to be open to everybody and everything, and that's really what we're about. And we'll be talking a little bit more about that later. But for now, let's bless ourselves. Bring your hands out to the universe. Bring the qualities that you need. And for those of you that are in need of healing right now, physical healing, please bring that energy into your hands. For those of you that need more self-love or confidence or joy, let's bring those qualities into our hands. And as we do, let's place our hands over our hearts. And if you would please repeat after me. I bless who I am. I am the image and likeness of God. And I am another way that love is happening on this planet. I am grateful for me, and I thank God for me. And I welcome myself to my own center of the heart. So it is. Would you grab that stack of paper? Yeah. No, that one. Thank you, because the camera's going to follow me. Thank you. Now we're going to move into our world prayer.
I will make a quiet place, a quiet place within my mind, and I will wait upon the Lord. I'll wait upon the Lord. And I will make a quiet place, quiet place within my heart, and I will wait upon the Lord. I'll wait upon the Lord. Be still, my soul, be still. Be still, my soul, be still. Be still and know I'll make a quiet place within my life, and I will wait upon the Lord. I'll wait upon the Lord.
And let's breathe and move into our hearts as we begin this prayer of connection to each other and to the divine. We know that Spirit is with us, and Spirit is always guiding us, guarding us, directing us in the most beautiful way. So I want to say a prayer for my talk title, Sacred Possibility and Shared Power. So we know that Spirit, we are one with Spirit, the source of all that is, that all creation. We pause in remembrance of a truth older than fear and deeper than division, and we are not separate from one another, and we are never separate from God. We open our hearts to sacred possibility, the possibility that love is stronger than history or what humanity has done in the past, that understanding is greater than fear, that what has been broken can be made whole, regardless of what it looks like now. We have that vision. We hold that vision. We release the illusion that power must be taken, guarded, or controlled. Remember instead a higher way, the power that flows when we listen, the strength that rises when we stand together, the wisdom that emerges when every voice is honored. May we become people who share power with compassion, who lead with humility, who choose cooperation over conquest, and courage over comfort. Let possibility reshape our thinking, so that where we once saw limits, we now see invitations. Where we once saw enemies, we now see neighbors. Where we once saw despair, we now see the stirring of hope. May our thoughts become kinder, our words become bridges, and our actions become blessings. As we practice shared power in our families, in our communities, in our world, may justice feel more human. May peace feel more possible. And may the future rise from love, not fear. We dedicate ourselves now to this sacred work, to be instruments of possibility, partners in healing, and co-creators of a world that works for all. We offer this prayer in faith and gratitude and in love, knowing that as we change within, the world is changed through us. And as we send that love around the world to all leaders, to all countries, we know that we are coming together in that oneness, in that loving heart. And all is well. In the face of what is happening, we know our world is shifting and humanity is moving in the right direction. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, God, as we allow you to bring that love within our lives, our souls, and our spirits. I release this prayer into the infinite, infinite hands of God. And we say together, and so it is. Amen. All right, we have a solo. George.
A great song by Cyndi Lauper. Girls just want to have fun. No.
Yeah, yes, we do need to sing that.
No, another one.
Oh, okay.
That'll be for another day.
I know, right? I'm sure it'll be great.
You with a sad eye, don't be discouraged. Oh, I realize it's hard to take courage in a world full of people you can lose sight of. In the darkness inside you can make you feel small, but I see your true colors shining through. I see your true colors, and that's why I love you. So don't be afraid to let them show your true colors. True colors are beautiful like a rainbow. Show me a smile then, don't be unhappy. I can't remember when I last saw you laughing. This world makes you crazy, you're taking all you can bear. Don't be, call me up, you know I'll be there. And I see your true colors shining through. I see your true colors, and that's why I love you. So don't be afraid to let them show true colors, true
colors are beautiful like a rainbow. And I see your true colors shining through. I see your true colors, and that's why I love you. So don't be afraid to let them show your true colors, beautiful. I see your true colors shining through. I see your true colors, and that's why I love you. So don't be afraid to let them show your true colors. True colors are beautiful like a rainbow.
My mic back on. All right. Oh, how synchronistic. You know, does that happen to you where things happen in your life and then you go, oh, no? Okay. Happens to me all the time. Perfect. It is. That was absolutely perfect. Okay. You know why? Because I'm doing I don't know, I'm going to call it a spiritual counseling, not counseling. I'm actually get to be the participant for a change. But what we're striving to do is show our true colors and to allow ourselves to be vulnerable and allow ourselves to open up and be in that space where we can cry, we can laugh, we can do whatever we want. Because a lot of times, I don't know about you, but I've shoved a lot down through my life, you know. So these 71 years, yeah, I'm good, I'm fine. And then guess what happens? Then it starts bubbling up. And then I'm crying for no reason, and I'm wondering why. Because then it's looking at what is it that I've buried, and I'm talking about me. What have I buried down that I don't want to acknowledge? Because whether they say it in Science of Mind or A Course in Miracles or any of the things that we do in order to grow spiritually, it's about allowing it to come up and bubble up for us and allow it to be revealed. When we're younger, you know, a lot of times we're doing things just to survive, aren't we? And we're shoving down things. We've had deaths. We've had a loss of people in our lives. We've had relationships that haven't worked. And that all contributes to what's going on with us. And I didn't realize it, but as I'm sitting there and we're doing the USM model, and which is a spiritual counseling course, I didn't realize that I need to be listened to as much as everybody else. And that I didn't realize how much I needed it until opportunities came my way and I said yes. So I want you to look at your lives and be aware of the things that are bubbling up, that are showing up for you. And maybe it's, oh, I'm going to take a singing class. Oh, I'm going to do art class. I'm going to do this or that. It's a way for you to open yourself and to show your true colors and who you are. And that's really what it is about. So that was a perfect song for me. I'm gonna get tears in my eyes. Anyway, so we're talking about sacred possibility and shared power. And as the PowerPoint comes up, you will see that beautiful little PowerPoint, and I'm going to click on here. Okay, there we go. Oh, that's so cute. I know, I love that. Anyway, this kind of goes along with, I was with my grandchildren, and I took my grandson to go see Zootopia 2. And I don't know if any of you saw Zootopia 1. Yes, both of them, and fabulous. Because what happens is these creators of these cartoons are really showing us things that we need to contemplate in our world and our society. It may be, you know, the antelope singing as Shakira, but it really is showing us where there's division and where things aren't working out. So if we go to that next slide, Buddha said that all that we are is the result of what we have thought, which mirrors what Ernest Holmes says as well. And I thought about this as I was writing this little part of the PowerPoint. We live in a world that is very quick to think about one another, to label, to categorize, and define people before we truly know them. Anybody else judge anybody? Oh, look at that weird, oh, look at that weird hairdo. Oh, that's an odd outfit. Those shoes are bizarre. I mean, and their behavior, well, how dare they? And if we're honest, we often do this not only to others, but to ourselves. And I caught myself, I was in that group, you know, it's a totally separate group. It's with my, oh, how come I keep forgetting this? She's my doctor, but she's also got her degree in spiritual psychology. And I remember thinking, wow, watch what you're doing and how I'm judging others. Because that means I'm judging myself. Because there is no mistake. And somebody triggered me. Anybody ever get triggered by other people and what they say? Never, right? And I thought, oh, there it is again. And I wanted to shove it down and I want to tell her what a horrible person she was. And then I go, it's your stuff, honey. It's not hers. It's yours. And whatever she is saying to you and whatever got triggered is for me to work on. And that really, and the ego hates that, doesn't it? No, it's all them. It's their fault. And we do that because we have been so programmed to do that. We watch it go on in our world. So if we go to the next slide, you know, I found, isn't this so cute? Look at the little guy. I know. And Zootopia, the movie, if you watch the first one, you could watch the second one without watching the first one, but watch the first one because it's really about, right? You've all seen it. How many saw it? Oh my gosh, right? So cute, so cute. Anyway, but what it's talking about is the struggle to be accepted when you're different from other people. And one of the characters in Zootopia, the original, she's a little bunny rabbit, and she wants to be a police officer. Oh, you can't do that. You're a girl and you're a bunny. And so as you go through the movie, you know, you find out that she perseveres and she keeps going, and because of her beautiful ability to look at things in a way and to assess it, she's able to solve a case. I'm not going to do spoiler alert because some of you have not seen it. What's interesting, my friend went to see her acupuncturist, Dr. Mao, who's very famous, and he said, you've got to go see Zootopia too. You have to go see it because it's what's going on in our world right now. It's exactly that because it's mirroring what's happening. And because it's set in a cartoon form, the filmmakers have been able to address it in that way. So if we go to the next slide, life is a mirror and it will reflect back to the thinker what he or she thinks into it. And as we think about it, and I'm watching, and I'm around my friends and I'm around different groups of people, and I'm being present to, you know, the criticism that they're having toward other people. And I don't know about you, but as we begin to evolve and open our hearts, we start to feel uncomfortable with that. Do you feel uncomfortable with that? I do. And then my friend will say something, well, that's just my truth. And I go, actually, no, that's mean and that's unkind. And sometimes we need to call out the people that we love, and I love this person dearly. We need to call them out because they need to be aware of how that's perpetrating and causing more of this, you know, static in the world, right? And you don't have to do it in a bad way. I said to her, wow, that's interesting. I said, why do you feel like that? Well, she always does it. She always does that. Don't shit on somebody and don't always somebody. Because when somebody does that, that's irritating as heck. And so when we allow ourselves to be more loving and kind, we can have a dialogue with that person in a good way, right? The world we experience personally and collectively is shaped by what we believe is possible. And that's why I'm saying watch that film. And by who we believe holds the power. How many of you believe that you own your power and you hold the power? Or do you believe it's the government? Or do you believe it's certain organizations? We hold the power, and we have the ability to change that in our lives. And it doesn't matter whether we have a horrible teacher or we have a friend that's not nice to us. It doesn't matter. If we believe in being in that space of connection and loving kindness and dialogue, it shifts everything. If we have that same thing going on in our families, does anybody have issues with their families? Yeah. So as we do, we allow ourselves to be open and present. And when we're triggered, to do that inquiry, because that's really what it's about. So as I thought about it, I thought, can I be more vulnerable and allow people to see me in another way? In my place when I'm feeling sad and weak, am I okay to allow others to see that? And I'm not in a lot of ways. And that's the work that I'm willing to do in order to be more open. Because what happens when we allow ourselves to be seen, fully seen, and show our true colors? Then we're able to be more present with all people. And we make a difference in the world. We really do. So if you go to the next slide, these are the characters in the movie. And I'm not going to tell you what happens because that's a spoiler alert. It was so well done. So you saw it. Who saw it? The two? You did, right? I do not want to say what goes on, but you'll be shocked how good and how well done it is. We live in a divided world where people are influenced about what they are supposed to believe. And that happens, and we see that happening right now, particularly. It's at a high level of, how do I want to say this? That we have to be so aware and so awake to what's going on. There's stories about people in situations that are made up to control the narrative, are made up to control the population and people, and truth is not valued. I come from a generation, and he was, I'm not that old, but Walter Cronkite was a famous newscaster. And back in the day, they used to tell the truth. Remember those days? I don't remember them. It hasn't happened in I don't know how many years, right? So Zootopia 2 invites us into the spiritual work of belonging. We start to accept each other, identifying the truth of what's really going underneath, what's really happening here, and in that movie you'll see, and embrace courage and seeing beyond the labels that have been given to the other animals like the snakes or the other people that we are othering. It's really, so as I'm watching this, I didn't think about it too much. I was watching, I was enjoying it, but I'm like, wow. This message is being given to children so that they are aware of what's going on in the world. They're aware of how to be kinder to people that are different from them. And I love that message is getting out there to the young kids. And it's cute, and they have the cute little characters, but that's why it gets in. So when we go to the next slide, fear is learned, love is remembered. We are taught who to fear. And I always think about that movie, Bali High. What was the name of the movie?
South Pacific.
South Pacific. And there was that one song, We Are So Carefully Taught, that the one young man is singing. If you don't know the musical, watch it. It's all about prejudice. And at that time when it was written, they wondered, oh gosh, people aren't going to like that. And they put it out on the stage. and it was very well received. So we are taught who to mistrust. Isn't that true? And we are taught stories about them or the others. And what I've realized over the last, particularly the last 5 years, that I have to do my own research. I have to look at what's happening. What's the history on this? What's really going on? What is the real narrative? And you may not be able to find it. That's what's scary. But if we look back on history, we're repeating over and over and over and over the mistakes that we're seeing right now. This isn't the first time this has happened. Yeah, oh, it's so bad. Oh. No, it's not. It's happened before, multiple times in other countries, not our country so much, but yes, it did happen. You think about the Civil War. You think about when we were fighting for our independence from Britain. It was really, it's happened so many times. But fear divides and love blends us together. In spiritual truth, there is no us and them. There's only us, expressing life in different forms, different cultures, different languaging, how we look. And I catch myself in one of the practices that, I don't know if you do it, but I do it, and you're judging again. Why are you judging? What are you judging? Is that a learned behavior? Is that a learned belief that I have that I didn't even know I was taught, so carefully taught when I was a kid? Because my dad was very prejudiced. He called other people every name in the book. And I thought, wow. And I never thought about it at the time, but he was taught that. And he was raised, on a farm in Idaho, and he was taught that too. But as I grew up, I realized I don't want that belief. I don't want to feel that way about other people. I want to feel compassionate and love and accepting. And it's hard because we're hardwired when we're young to accept a lot of this in our lives. And we have the ability to rewire and to shift what we believe and start to question that. So if we go to the next slide, sacred possibility seen beyond the story. Sacred possibility begins the moment we question the story we've been given, as I've been talking about. And the Buddha taught, you are what you think, Ernest Holmes said that, not what you are told to think, not what fear whispered in your ear, but what you choose to hold in consciousness. The time is now for us to practice and do our spiritual practice like we've never done it before. Because as we do it now, we are the shift that's happening in the world. We are that. And we don't have to do it in a way where it's hard. It's being awake, being open, opening our hearts to all that's going on. So if we go to the next slide, and I wear this butterfly because it represents for me transformation. Transformation begins within, always. Sacred possibility opens, we're willing to release fear, not by denying it, but by meeting it with compassion and truth. And I listened to my friend who's so caught up in her fear. She's listening to these people online. She's listening to certain things and people. And I don't want to do that because I don't want to get caught in that narrative. You want to be awake and aware. You want to know what's going on in the world, but you don't have to listen to that side or this side. Be aware and say, I'll listen to both and then I'll make my own judgment. And this is how trust is rebuilt. This is how systems heal. This is how communities evolve. In Zootopia, the city only begins to change when individuals dare to imagine a different future, one where identity is not destiny. And they had so many labels within that movie of the different animals. This is the work of the soul, to say, I am more than this label. We are more than this history. Sacred possibility lives where courage meets imagination. And you see a lot of the change in the world, and you look in our history and the amazing people that have had the courage to step out and do things like that. And then if you go to the next slide, shared power is strength that multiplies. Power in the old paradigm dominates. Power in the spiritual paradigm circulates. And we see that. Jesus modeled this when he washed the feet of his disciples and said, "The one who would be greatest among you must become the servant of all." Shared power does not diminish anyone, it multiplies all. When we share and we come together in community, doesn't it? Shared power is love in action. And as we go into the next slide, fear contracts and love expands. And one of the spiritual teachings in the film was that fear dominates. When fear dominates, we divide, we control, we protect what we think we might, but love expands the capacity. And sacred possibility opens, we're willing to release fear, not by denying, but meeting it with compassion, truth. This is how trust is rebuilt. And then if we go to the next slide, the inner work of shared power, and I have a great story, but it's on the next slide, 2 down. So yesterday I was clever, so I wanted to change the world. Today I'm wise, so I'm changing myself. Rumi. I love that because that's the reality. Shared power begins with inner authority, the courage to examine our assumptions. I'm doing that. I'm sure a lot of you are too. The humility to admit we don't see the whole picture. Boy, is that the truth. The willingness to grow. This is sacred work, and it's never finished. When we're in this teaching, I've heard so many people say, "Oh, I've done all that." It's never ending. The work is always evolving. You're always evolving. You're always expanding. It is never done. And we become the world we practice. And that's on the next slide, I believe. Yep. The highest God and the innermost God is one God, and that's Ernest Holmes. When we recognize the divine in ourselves, we begin to recognize it in others. And we teach that, but sometimes it's hard to see it in others, isn't it? And when we honor the divine in others, we create a world where sacred possibility is no longer rare, it is normal. To progress does not come from one hero saving the day from unlikely partnerships, and that's in that film as well, honest conversations, and the willingness to listen across differences. Not tolerance, but trust. Not power over others, but power with others. So the next slide, I wanted to share this because it's inspired me, and I don't know if you're following them. Have you followed the monks that are walking for peace? Oh my gosh. If you want to be inspired, if you want to have your heart open, if you want to cry, you watch these beautiful beings, okay? So they're walking for peace, a group of Buddhist monks walking to Washington, D.C. in a 120-day, 2,300-mile journey from Fort Worth, Texas. The venerable monks have also been joined by a former stray, Aloki the peace dog. And Aloki, they were doing a peace walk in India. And Aloki kept tagging along, and people would start to join him and other dogs. But Aloki, they named him Aloki, decided that he was their dog, and he was the peace dog, and he has gone in every walk with them. So if you want to watch this, and so it was a cute video, they're going, "Oh, Loki got sick. People were giving him too many treats along the way." It was so cute. The other thing that will inspire you, you'll see people that they give the monks flowers, and the monks will see people in their wheelchairs or sitting on the ground, or they need some help. And they hand them the flowers. It just opens your heart. So if you want a simple way to open your heart, watch these. Watch some of the videos. Watch what they're talking about. They stop and they do talks and things. But it's fabulous because my friends and I, there's 4 of us, and we are, "Did you see the monks today?" And I mean, that's what we're doing. And that's who we're following rather than the news. Because we're saying, wait a minute, here's these young men. I don't think there's any women. Maybe there are. You can't tell. But there's these monks that are saying, no, we believe in peace. We believe in the possibility that it can happen. And they're the same as what Thich Nhat Hanh, and I believe they're in that same tradition. I'm not sure. I'd have to double check on that. But I want you could use that as a spiritual practice, easy to do. Follow the monks, open your hearts. So as we do that, let's go to the next slide. I think I have what do I have? And the next one, I don't know. Here we go. Okay. So today I invite you to ask, before I do that, I actually printed up, I created it from Thich Nhat Hanh, a walking meditation for peace. How many of you walk? Okay, so it's right there, I believe. I put it on the chair. And it's about just taking a walk, read this, and then as you're doing that, it's really about being present as you're walking. And I thought, gosh, I really need this. So so I printed it out for you guys because I created it and I thought, I'm gonna make it simple, easy, and you can do this every morning or whenever you walk. So today, we ask ourselves, where am I being invited into greater possibility? And ask yourself that on a daily basis, because I am asking that. Where can I release control and practice shared power? I don't have any control issues, do you? Yeah, right? What would love do next? May we see beyond labels. May we trust the wisdom that arises when voices are shared. May we remember that the future is not built by force, but by faith in one another. And may we live as if sacred possibility is real, because it is. The monks believe in it, and I believe in what they're doing, and I believe in so many people that are out there, whether they're doing something to protect their country, their city, their state, it doesn't matter. They're doing and they're being present to what is open for them. So the last song, and goes pretty much with Cyndi Lauper's, Your True Colors, but it's Sing a Song. And you all know it, I think. And if you don't know it, if you didn't watch Sesame Street or if you didn't know Karen Carpenter, you know how it goes, right? So you see I have the words up there? All right, so let's go. Sing, sing a song, sing out loud, sing out strong. Sing of good things, not bad. Sing of happy, not sad. Sing, sing a song. Make it simple to last your whole life long. Don't worry that it's not good enough for anyone else to hear. Just sing, sing a song. La 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 la. Repeat that. La 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 la. And here's from the Sesame verse. Sing, sing a song. Let the world sing along. Sing of love there could be. Sing for you and for me. Sing, sing a song. Make it simple to last your whole life long. Don't worry that it's not good enough for anyone else to hear. Just sing, sing a song, sing your song. All right. Thank you, beloveds. Beautiful. So grateful for you. And we have our solo from Ije, which I'm sure it's perfect. Perfect. I know, right? Oh, he does.
Keep everything warm and in place. Here's a song that hasn't been done here in quite a while, but it feels really appropriate for the talk title today. So I believe in you. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Somewhere there's a river looking for a stream. Somewhere there's a dreamer looking for a dream. Somewhere there's a drifter trying to find his way. Somewhere someone's waiting to hear somebody say, I believe in you. I can't even count the ways that I believe in you. And all I want to do is help you to believe in you. Somewhere someone's reaching to trying to grab that ring. Somewhere there's a silent voice learning how to sing. Some of us can't move ahead when we're paralyzed with fear. And everybody's listening, 'cause we all need to hear somebody say, I believe in you. I can't even count the ways that I believe in you. And all I want to do is help you to believe in you. All right, here we go. I will hold you up, I will help you stand. I will comfort you when you need a friend. I'll be that voice calling out. I believe in you. I can't even count the ways that I believe in you. I want you to know that with me I believe in you. Together we can live and thrive. I believe in you. I want you to know. I want you to know, I want you to know that you believe in you. Sweet. We're in this together. I'm missing your name right now. I'll let you know soon. Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right.
Somebody's looking it up on their phone.
It's Amanda Marshall.
Amanda Marshall.
Amanda Marshall.
All right. Okay.
I believe in you.
I believe in you. All right. So we are, I believe, moving into our conscious giving. But before that, if you would like to acknowledge these beautiful musicians, then please give them your tithe or your love offering. And that would be much appreciated because we appreciate both of you. Very much so. All right, and then we accept cash, check, blah, 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 you know all this. And if you want to pay on Venmo, just take a picture of the Venmo app and you could do it that way. And it's an easy way to do your conscious giving. So let us say this together. From the love of pure spirit within me, I bless this gift. I send it forth to heal, bless, and prosper. It is evidence of my faith and belief. It does good work in the world and returns to me multiplied abundantly. And so it is.
I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed.
And let's bless this offertory together. So in gratitude, we are thankful. We have so many blessings in our lives. For gratitude brings more to us and our lives. The universe is all giving, all loving, and it never holds back. All our needs are met individually and collectively, and for our community and the world. We allow it to be, and so it is. Amen. All right, so we are going to do, the lovely Denise is bringing the cake out. So here's what happened. They had like 2 half cakes, and I'm like, oh, score. And so it's half German chocolate and half red velvet. I know, right? And I'm like, come on, this is awesome. Anyway, so come on up, birthday girls. Yay. I know, right? And Art, if Art's online, it's for him. Oh, let me have one for Art, because he had his birthday too. And my granddaughter. So here, I'll do more.
Shall we sing?
Yes. And whoever you could think of, yeah.
1, 2. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday, happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Woo! Okay, and Art and just got theirs, so that's good. That's awesome.
And my daughter.
And your daughter, and everybody else, whoever was January. So happy birthday. Happy birthday month. I don't know about you, but I go for a month or longer. Right? Because, hey, you never know. Anyway, let us go into our announcements. And, I'll turn around. This is January. That's fabulous. And then the second one is, I don't know. That's all right. Yeah, that's okay. I like that happy birthday, though. I know, isn't that fun? It's great. We'll find it. All right, so we have prayer options, and we have two of our practitioners are online, so they could pray for each other. And so, and Darylyn, we know Darylyn, you'll be back soon. Yay, I know. So I'm going to go visit her today. So if you want me to say anything to her, I'll bring her your well wishes. Yay, and hugs. Well, not hugs, because she's, going through some challenges with her immune system. Anyway, so we have the 2-month Science of Mind magazine that EJ read from today. And if you'd like a copy, it's in the back for $12. And we have Kunda. Oh, so what's going on, Joanne? I'm back. She's back. She's back. Okay. Aren't you glad you did that knee surgery? Yes. Oh, she's so glad. Why did I wait so long? Anyway. Okay. Okay. Well, tell her after. That's okay, because they can't hear you up here. All right, so Joanne is teaching live, 8:30 on Saturday mornings. And then Lava, she is continuing her Spruced Up Saturday. So you do one where it's coming together, and part 2 where you do the actual task that you want support with. And then SRF, they have their meditation group. And then we do our prayer group on Wednesdays at 11. And then Roxy is continuing her book study, that's all right, on Zoom, and it is the trust frequency. So if you want to join that, join Roxy at 11 on Fridays. And then today, so I don't know, there's 2 spaces left? Okay. So Larry is going to be doing a soul reading. I can't read that. I got to turn around. The soul has inspired messages, guidance for life, insights about what is blocking fulfillment, and so much more to offer each of us. In a soul reading, Larry will connect with your soul and channel these messages to you. Bring a question for your higher self to answer. Well, I don't know if I have a question, but yeah, it's like I'm just going to let it flow. Yeah, just let it. I'm just going to tell me what you want me to know. That's what I always say, because it's always better than what I could think of. That's for darn sure. Anyway, so if you would like to do that, it's $25. We're going to start at 1 o'clock today. And there's 2 places, so if you'd like to do it, come join us. That would be lovely. And what is next? And then, so when are you doing this? Let me turn around and look. Oh, January 31st, my gosh, that's next Saturday, correct? Yeah, so 10 to 2, so pre-registration is 30, and it's 40 the day of the class. So you want to come up? Oh, you don't want to come up. Anyway, tell me and I'll. So you're going to be doing this time, she's going to do visioning for the year? Yeah, okay, visioning. Okay, so create your own cards exploring what wants to emerge in 2026 for you. Okay, perfect. So that would be great. So what you're doing is creating your own cards to consult.
Right, and if it goes well, I'll start doing the classes again.
Right.
To build our
Card catalog. I know. I have mine in a file. I have to make sure I keep it in a folder because I have several from her classes. So anyway, join Denise next Saturday. Okay, so this is all covered up, but we are going to uncover it, because if we uncovered it during my talk, you wouldn't be looking at anything. You wouldn't be listening to musicians. You wouldn't be looking at me. You'd be looking at all this stuff. So anyway, so we have it. So we're going to uncover it. Haley, you want to be the gently uncover, because some of that stuff's a little fragile. All right, so we're doing our raffle, and what you're going to do, Denise has the sign up in the back. You could probably just, let that go. Anyway, so everything has a number, and Roxy did this, right, Roxy?
There's no numbers on it. I thought beer was supposed to have the numbers on it.
No.
Yeah, I don't understand.
Okay, you don't understand. Okay, so the cups, we need to put cups. I'll do that while I'm here today. Okay, so where are all the cups?
The cups are in the office.
They're in the office? Okay. So here's what we do. So we put a number on each item, all right? So we will get this. I know we will. And then you sign up in the back on a sheet. So if nobody has taken number 3 or 5, I'm going to be 3 or 5. I buy my tickets. I then put my ticket that has a number, like say I'm number 3, in that cup next to the item, all right? Then what happens at the end, when we do the drawing, whoever is picked from that cup then is able to win the prize. Do you get it? And I will show you, and I will put it out, and we will explain. Because I didn't get it either when I was at a Silomar, and I get it now. So for example, so see that lovely, what is that, a punch bowl or something, that glassware. So that, that could be like item number 1. Then there's a hot wax. Anybody have arthritis? You want to get that. And there's different things. And so each one will have a different number on it. Some of this we have groupings, and we could do that. Somebody can help me pull it together, which would be great. So we are going to be selling tickets. We'll put the cups out there, but kind of look at everything and what do you want? What do you want to, have for yourself? And it's like a lot of people brought a lot of cool stuff, and it's really a fun way, including, look at all the beautiful clothes and all the things that we have. So I'm going to request, because this is a fundraiser, that you buy 10 tickets, okay? They're $1 a ticket, so let's do a minimum of that. And then we are going to invite the outer community to come and join us as well, and they can do it too. But now that I know the cups need to be done, we'll do that. We have stickers, right? I think
I've got stickers, but it's like I said.
Okay.
I did.
That's all right. That's all right. I'll fix it. No biggie.
I made the sheet and that could just.
Okay, awesome. But yeah, and then that way, so just kind of look around and see, and we did this, we were up there for a week. I was with Lily, and we kept eyeing things, and we kept, I'm going to put in for that, I'm going to put in for that, I'm going to put in for that. So you put 1 ticket in, so you can have 10 different things that you have a chance toward, or 20, whatever you want to do. So we will be doing that.
Aren't you bidding for it, though? I mean, you just put 1 ticket for each seat?
You're not bidding for it. You put your ticket in, and it's the luck of the draw.
Oh, I thought it was how many
No.
tickets you had.
No. If you put, you want an item and you throw all your 10 tickets in there, you go, girl, because odds are pretty high you'll get it, right? I mean, that's really how we do it, because otherwise you put out a sheet and then you have a minimum bid. No. So this is simpler. You just put it in the cup, and I want that, I want that, I want that, and then like that dog, Art donated that dog. So if you want a dog that doesn't eat, or you have to take it for a walk, there's a dog for you. I mean, and so Art has several dogs at home. Anyway, that are not real. Anyway, it's fun. Once you get into it, you'll see what I'm talking about. So I'll start working on the table and putting the tickets out, and we'll do that. And then I'll be ready to roll, okay? All right, so the Healing Arts Fair, save the date. We have the pet psychic coming back. I just heard from her. I know, and I said, you know what, I bet we didn't have your email. So anyway, she's coming back. We did? Yeah, and she goes, I must have deleted it. And I said, okay, that's why I called you, so you would come back. And yes, a couple of the people that were new last time, they're coming back, so it's great. Mark and Christine are coming. Yes, okay, see? I'm in the know. Anyway, Dr. Kim is coming. I mean, all these people that people were like, and they were clamoring to see them, they will be here. So it's going to be fun. And we have some new people too, right, Brian? Some new readers?
I think we got 3 new ones for you.
3 new ones. Oh, and Barbara's going to do Reiki. So if you want some healing energy, Barbara, because as we say when we learn energy work, give a session, get a session. Because as we give it, we get that back for us. Same thing when we do prayer. Okay. Ooh, living on the inner edge. That looks like the outer edge, but that's okay. That's beautiful. Anyway, so that's what we were talking about next week, and we are going to close out.
Be sure to stay for food.
Oh, I brought so much. Oh my God, take plates home. I was running around all these grocery stores trying to find certain things, and oh, there's that. Oh, I'll get that. Oh, yeah. So I was having fun. All right, so let's go ahead and come up and join hand to hand, heart to heart. And as we do, bring that beautiful energy from spirit down through your crown chakra and allow it to move from your heart out through your arms and your hands. And let's bless each other and let's bless the world and hold love in our hearts for all humanity and holding that infinite possibility that love is happening, that there is a shift happening, whether you believe it or not. I believe it. And we can hold that vision. And when we hold that vision, we can just have that in our hearts, knowing that it is occurring in this moment. We think of that beautiful dog that's walking with the monks, and we'll just be in that space of compassion, love, and kindness. So as we move through our life, we're awake and aware, we do our spiritual practice, we allow ourselves to be present and to open our hearts to the divine. We accept all because we are connected to each other. So let's say our affirmation together. Miracles follow miracles. Wonders always increase. And we give thanks for this amazing day. And so it is.
I release and I let go. I let the spirit run my life. And my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. I will struggle, no more strife. With my faith I see the light. I am free in the spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. I release and I let go. I let the spirit run my life. And my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith I see the light. I am free in the spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. I'm only here for God. Yes, I'm only here for God. Yes, I'm only here for God.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to Center of the Heart. Roxy is about to turn off the YouTube recording and we can get to prayer. Hi, Roxy. Thank you for a great service. Hi, Darylyn. Hi, Tahara.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi
Hi.
there. How you
We're
doing?
just good. We're just waiting for you to turn off the YouTube so we can start the prayer after service.
Hi, Roxy.
Hi. Hi there. How you doing?
I'm doing good. So since I'm self-appointed microphone monitor, I'm just